Look at the chart on your screen right now and forget the numbers for a moment. Focus on the line itself. That massive vertical wick shooting straight up and then collapsing is not normal price discovery. That is not investors calmly buying and selling. That is a crime scene. Silver didn't slowly climb to $83.71. It teleported there in seconds, and just as violently, it was ripped down to $74 in the same session. A $9 swing in a core commodity during a holiday week is not volatility. It's an ambush. If you're new to this market, your first instinct is probably fear. You're thinking the rally is over, the bubble popped, and you just witnessed the top. But if you've been through real silver cycles, 1980, 2011, or even the COVID crash, you know this pattern well. This is what happens when liquidity disappears and control shifts fully to algorithms and balance sheets. We are in Ghost Week, the thinnest trading environment of the year, where a handful of aggressive orders can move prices like a wrecking ball. In moments like this, the market stops behaving like a marketplace and starts behaving like a weapon. What you saw was not panic selling from strong hands. It was a deliberate stop hunt designed to flush leverage, wipe out late chasers, and transfer metal from weak hands to strong ones at a discount. In this video, we are going to break down exactly how this $9 move was engineered, why the paper price collapsed while physical silver barely blinked, and why this kind of violent shakeout is often what happens just before the next major leg higher. This was not the end of the move. This was the market clearing its throat before speaking much louder. This was not organic demand slowly pushing silver higher. This was thin Ghost Week liquidity colliding with aggressive buying in a market where sellers were already scarce. During holiday sessions, the order book becomes shallow. That means even a relatively small wave of buy orders can punch the price upward violently. When silver jumped from the high $70s straight into the low $80s, it triggered momentum algorithms and breakout systems that automatically buy strength. These systems don't think, they react. The result was a vertical candle that looked explosive but was actually fragile. There was no deep pool of real buyers underneath the move, only machines chasing price. This is why the move felt unreal, because it was. In normal conditions, such a price increase would take weeks or months. Here, it took minutes. That alone tells you the market was unstable. This phase wasn't about value or fundamentals. It was about speed, positioning, and exploiting an empty market. The spike was the spark, not the fire. The collapse from $83 down to the mid-$70s. This drop was not caused by long-term investors suddenly losing faith. It was caused by forced selling. The majority of buyers at $80 and above were short-term traders using leverage, many of them on Sunday night opens. Banks and market makers know exactly where these traders place their stop-loss orders. Most stops were clustered around $75. Once the price stalled near the highs, a large sell order was released, pushing silver down just enough to trigger the first wave of stops. That selling triggered more stops, which triggered liquidations, which triggered margin calls. This created a waterfall effect where price fell rapidly with almost no resistance. It felt like a crash, but it was mechanical, not emotional. The same entities that sold into the $83 spike were waiting below to buy back contracts cheaper. This is how leverage gets washed out of the system. Painful, brutal, and intentional. The separation between paper silver and physical silver. While futures contracts were whipping around by $9, the physical market barely moved. Coin shops did not slash prices. Premiums did not collapse. In many cases, dealers simply stopped selling altogether. That tells you something critical. Real silver did not suddenly lose value. Only paper promises did. This divergence is the stress fracture running through the entire system. Paper markets can be smashed with leverage and algorithms. Physical metal cannot. When volatility like this appears, it is usually a sign that paper supply is overwhelming real availability. The market is screaming that the price discovery mechanism is broken. Every violent shakeout like this transfers contracts from weak, leveraged hands into stronger ones who can hold through volatility. This is not bearish behavior in a long-term bull market. It is preparation. Historically, these kinds of moves happen before sustained advances, not after them. What you just witnessed was not the end of silver's move. It was a warning shot. Ghost Week volatility exposes how fragile this market really is. A single engineered move erased billions in paper value and triggered panic across leveraged positions, yet the physical market stood firm. That tells you where the real power lies. Going forward, expect more rule changes, higher margins, and more violent intraday swings. These are signs of stress, not control. Markets become dangerous right before they become historic. If silver were truly weak, it would drift lower quietly. Instead, it is exploding upward and being slammed down in desperation. That is not distribution, that is conflict. The system is fighting for control, and volatility is the battlefield.
Hello friend, welcome to my YouTube channel. I hope all if you are doing great and having an amazing day. My name is Noor Baqi and I am really excited to start this new journey with all if you. You know this channel is not just about videos, it is about story and ideas and inspiration. I created this channel to sharing something positive every signal week. Sometimes we all need little motivation, and sometimes we just need a good story to smile again. Decide exactly what this channel is all about. You find understanding stories, real life experience, and powerful lessons that again change the way you think. I be uploading new videos regularly. So if you don't want to miss any of them, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel and press this bell icon so you get notification whenever you post something new. You support means everything to me, and to great we can build a community full of fraternity, learning, and good vibes. So sit back, relax, and let us begin this amazing journey together. Thank you so much for watching and welcome once again.